So in this video, we are going to show you how we can run local language model on Raspberry Pi and access the chat interface from any computer on the local network using web browser. So for the AI tool, we will use Ollama, which has pretty good reputation on the market. Now, if we only use Ollama, we won't be able to access the web interface of Ollama from other computers on our home network. So in that case, we need to use OpenWebUI. So let's go to the OpenWebUI GitHub page, and from this page we can find the installation code. So this is the installation code we need. Now before we run this command, we need to have Docker installed on our system. So let's go to the Docker website to get the Docker installation code. Click on Docs. Now click on Manuals, and from here we will install the Docker engine. Click on Install, and as we are using Raspberry Pi OS, which is based on Debian, so we select Debian. So these are the code we need for the Docker installation. Now let's open the Windows terminal, and using SSH we will connect to our Linux server. Let's clear the page and paste the apt repository and press enter. Enter the sudo password. And now we can run the main installation code for Docker. Simply copy the code and paste it on terminal. Press Y, and it will take some time based on your internet connection. Okay, so the Docker is installed now. Now let's check the Docker status. So type sudo systemctl status Docker, and as you can see, Docker is active and running. Press Q, and as the Docker is installed now on our system, we can get back to the installation process of Ollama. So simply copy this installation code and paste it on the Linux terminal. Okay, so the permission is denied now, so we need to be root to run this command. Type sudo and paste the installation command and press enter. As you can see, so the installation process has started. Okay, so the installation is complete now, and now we should be able to access the Ollama web interface from any computer on our home network. So before we access the Ollama web interface, we need to know the IP for our Linux server. So if you don't know the IP of your Linux machine, you can simply type hostname -I, and you can find the IP of your Linux machine. So on the new tab, type the IP of your Linux system :3000, which is the port number for Ollama, and press enter. So when you open the Ollama interface for the first time, you will see that kind of interface. So let's quickly finish the setup. Click on get started, enter any name. Now enter the email address, and set a password. Now click on create admin account, and we are on the Ollama web interface. Okay, so now we need to download a model, and for that we need to go to the Ollama website. Now click on models, and from this page you can find different models. As we are running Raspberry Pi, which has very limited CPU capabilities, so we should not be running a model with higher parameters. So in that case, we will run some model which has a lesser number of parameters. So for example, we can run Tiny Llama, which has parameters around 1.1 billion. Click on it and copy this code, Tiny Llama latest. Now back to the open web UI, and on the search section just paste it, and at the bottom you can find this full Tiny Llama. Click on it and the downloading will be started shortly. So as you can see, the downloading has started, and in a few moments it will be downloaded on our system. Okay, so the download has finished and now we can run this model. So from here we will select Tiny Llama, and in the chat interface we can start the chat. So let's type who are you and press enter. Now on the right hand side you can see the CPU usage of Raspberry Pi. You can see all 4 cores have gone to 100%. Now let's try another chat. What is the political situation of the world right now? So as we are running this model on Raspberry Pi, so it will take some time to generate the chat. So this way you can run any model on the Raspberry Pi, and possibly it's better to run models with a lesser number of parameters. So that was it. Thanks for watching and we will see you in the next video.